This is Joya with the Speak Up series from Lady Drinks. It's a chance for ladies who are in the membership to tell us just a little bit about the enterprises they're involved in and exactly what they need right now. With me right now is Kamboj, who is partner and director of Knutzen Software. My goodness, to meet you and to look at you, I wouldn't have thought that technology is where you make your living.
I'm a computer graduate. So I started my company quite early back in India.
And what was that company?
It was 7 Solutions. We were developing enterprise-related applications. My current company, we are into websites, intranet applications.
Your company is software, but your specific focus is on small business.
And when I started, I was a small business. So I'm promoting more of small businesses. But my husband, he has Bank of America, New York City government, Namura.
How are you helping small businesses that are women-owned?
2 of the businesses I supported did their websites totally free. So I did one website, is a home daycare, but she never had a website. All this development, I'm doing this for her. There's one more teacher, I'm doing a website for her. She's a painter and then she's a brilliant artist. So I thought, why not to support her and give her a face on web world. Back in India, I'm trying to give women, especially, my friends coming and their relatives, I'm giving them chance to work with me, develop something. They are paid, at the same time, they get experience.
And paying a woman is probably the most powerful way that you empower her.
Yes.
Talk about your Miss Universe involvement. So are you creating the little snippets that live on the Miss Universe website?
If you go and visit MissUniverse.com, MissUSA.com, pictures, videos embedded in there, it's all our work. If you go to that integrated media portals or content management system, that is exclusively we have developed for Miss Universe.
And for those who don't know, CMS means Content Management System. You're a mom.
Yes, she's turning 3.
3 years old. I just saw pictures of her on Facebook in her dance class. She's adorable.
She is.
How do you balance being a career woman, a South Asian woman, where social mores can be very different, as well as being an entrepreneur?
I work from home at times, and my daughter goes to school. So when she's away, I can work. When she's back, I'm not at all working. It's all about her. I take her to different classes at the same time, and I want to be present there with her. So we have different project managers here. When I am involved in my personal things, so I try to distribute my work, and otherwise I work during weekends when my husband is also there to help me out, and he's a fabulous husband. He really helps.
That is something that keeps coming up again and again and again in every single podcast I do, where women have to learn to delegate. And that's very hard to do when you're there with the business at the beginning, at the startup, and you are doing everything. But there comes a point where you've got to be able to let go. How do you decide or balance that line between this is my work, this is theirs?
During the day, my daughter goes to sleep a little early. So when she sleeps, I start working on it. Our development team is back in India. Generally give my work to them. So when whole of America is sleeping, my people are working, and I'm awake the whole night and I work with them. This is how we balance. Technology is not that easy line, I feel, when you run your own business. So far it's really going good.
I think that's another common through line, is that when you're an entrepreneur, there's that fine gray line between personal time and work time. It really tends to blur quite a bit.
Yeah. That's true. That's absolutely true. It's not that painful, so I'm still enjoying. So I'm happy about it.
How is Knutzen going to grow, and how is women's empowerment going to be part of that?
We are not only into consulting and software development, we're into staffing as well. By staffing, I mean we are employing all those women who really deserve to have a better life. So I'm trying to hire them, place them in a better position, place them in a better organization, empower them.
But let's face it, it's still a man's world, so how are you doing that?
When some company has an opening, I try to send 5 women. If we have good relationship, that company has to pick somebody. It always a women. In United Nations, 2 of my women are working.
Wonderful.
Yes.
What are they doing there?
They are into business analyst position, and it's a contract job for some time.
But you're really proud of it.
I'm very proud of that. When I talk to them, they have a family. They feel very great about their position. They are growing. I'm also growing.
An initiative like Lady Drinks must have just screamed money when you heard about it.
I want to go to Lady Drinks. It looks very fun. It's entrepreneur. Business-oriented women meeting, like-minded women meeting each other. I want to know what they are doing and what keeps them moving on, because this somewhere gives you courage also to deal with your day-to-day life.
It sounds like it makes your experience not feel so isolated, that you're not alone in your struggles.
Yes, not at all.
Well, I feel like it really speaks to something.
Yes.
I think that there are a lot of South Asian women that have their own businesses, and they were looking for a space just like this, and I wonder if this has created that.
It has. Business is business, I mean,
Right.
whether you do electronics, you do softwares, you do marbles, or you teach.
What else is important for me to know about Mani Kamboj? When you leave this earth, what would you want your legacy to be?
My legacy, definitely my daughter. I want to see her growing powerfully, independent, and being proud of herself.
What are some of the nuggets of wisdom you would share with her? Like, what does it mean in this day and age to be an empowered, and might I add, empowered South Asian woman?
Education is the most important. You must educate yourself first. I mean, get married or don't get married, or do some business, don't do business, but this is how South Asian women can make a mark in the world.
So it sounds like it's important as a woman to know you have choices and to be educated
Yes.
about those
Yes.
choices.
Totally, yes.
Mani, it was wonderful chatting with you today. She is partner and director of Camteal Software, which is empowering many, many women from both India as well as here in her company, also focused on both big and small businesses. Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you, Joya. Thank you so much.